Hello Cancer, I'm Melanie Florence and this is Hot Tea for the Soul. Today I'm making a bit of sweet hot tea. This is the self-love reading. So it's sort of all about how we got here and like how we're healing and how we're applying ourselves to our world and our partnerships. But more importantly, how we're loving ourselves, right? So I'm going to do a little bit of a build-up of a few different cards from a few different decks so we can get the feels. Oh, no, we start here. So we can get the feels of what's going on for you, Cancer, in this space. Let's see what we've got from the Tony Carmen Selenara. Here we are, Heart and Soul. I come to waken sleeping hearts like a bolt of lightning from the astral world. I appear as inspiration, a dream or an idea. I fill your heart with creative light and illuminate your mind so that the universe and all creation can find a space within your soul. This is the time for dreaming big. Possibilities are endless. Ooh, Cancer, we like that, don't we? Dream big, the possibilities endless, don't have limitations. If you set yourself limitations, you will surely reach them, right? So none of those. Dream big. Oh, because you've got passion, and we're going to go from the passion of your soul, and it's transformative, and you've got clarity. Right? You're able to see deep inside of what's going on for you. You're following your soul's journey. You're following your passions in here. All right, so we're dreaming big. All right, we're tuning into the creation of the universe. Oh, I like these energies. What have we got? Come to awaken sleeping hearts. Look at you. Yin yang inside of there. A little bit of masculine, feminine. We balance it all out inside like this. All right. What else have we got for Cancer? For this heart and soul. For this sweetheart tea. I mean the heart and soul. Heart and soul, I fell in love with you. Heart and soul, just like a fool would do. All right. What else have we got? Endless opportunities. So if we hadn't reconfirmed like that, like you need to dream big, there's endless opportunities. And don't just have one bubble. Look at that. You can have 50 bubbles, Cancer. Look at this. Dream big, dream big. There's endless opportunities. Put it out there to the universe. So if we didn't hear that the first time, Cancer, let's repeat that for the people in the back. There are endless opportunities. You get to dream it again and again and again. You get to redream your life again and again and again. All right. Don't hold on to the old. All right, and there's a gathering. There's community and kinship and companionship. So you may not feel alone in this journey anymore. You may feel like you're finding peeps with your vibration, people with your vibration. All right, and that you're putting it out there, and because you're building it, it's sort of coming. You can feel that you're connected. You feel that. And so there's a gathering. Perhaps you're going to have a party, but this is about connecting to that community of like-minded people, your vibe tribe. Totally vibe tribe stuff just there. All right, so not only have you got endless opportunity and you're pursuing the passions of this transformation and you're able to see things with clarity inside of here, like we know that you need to dream big, put them right out there, Cancer. All right, I'm going to go with the Muse because so far it's the one I haven't used. So let's go. All right, so we got 5 cards for how we got here. Oh, it's time to take a leap. It's a leap of faith. All right, and talking about a leap of faith, we've got a woman of faith to go with there. We've got the passionate queen. So it may be that you're embodying these qualities, but there's a passionate queen that maybe she's made a leap. Maybe taking faith has made you have a leap. But, you know, with this fool, it's like not about being foolish. It's about letting go of all your inhibitions. All right, with childlike energies, just walking forward into this spiritual place, right? That's where you're coming into this. This is where we're coming into. How did we get here? All right, so you're willing to take a leap of faith, like actually. Because if that woman had a name, her name would be Faith. So a leap of faith. What else have we got? Cancer. All right, endless opportunities. How beautiful. Oh, little expressions of love, right? So little dreams inside of your tummy. All right, what is in the heart? What do you want in there? You got a little meadow. All right, but little dreams and little talk of love, little bubbles of love. So maybe there's been somebody, and maybe you feel like you get the love back when you jumped into this spiritual place, or you did it because you knew in your heart that you needed it. It's an emotional attachment, Cancer. Could be a water sign child, but we're really talking just about little expression of love just there. So it's sort of like you got the love back. And what we're talking about, got the love back. We got the lovers, which is also a Gemini card. But here we are. We got the two souls together. So this is lovey-dovey. Surprise. Something is inspired in you. And this doesn't mean that you're actually with the lovers. It can very much mean that a lover's turned up. But when we turn that internalized, it's also you looking at the world as a lover. All right, so little bits of love make you feel like a lover. So it's also us empowering that lover inside of us, but being a lover. Oof, but this has got marriage written all over it. All right. So this is what you're coming into this on. This is the Hierophant. This is really searching for your soul, that actually everything that takes you to your way and to heaven, and really signing that contract, signing the things that actually make you happy. This is a contract signing card. All right. It's sort of our high priest sort of card, but this is really marriage contract sort of stuff that we've got on the table here. Ooh, there's really love energy inside of this, Cancer. What do you got going on in this self-love? There's a lot of love. Let's see where this goes. What is your healing element? What's your healing element going on right now? There's a gathering of souls. There's a gathering in seeing the endless opportunity. You're opening your eye to your passion and the love at your core. And we're spinning the wheel. You know that the wheel is changing. Right? Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. Lady Luck spins the wheel. She rolls the dice, right? And so inside of it, there's an element of luck, but there's definitely moving, that the world rolls on, this wheel rolls on. And as you've jumped for this inspiration, you know that it's all turning, right? All right, Cancer, this is moving energy. It's moving on. It's moving good energy inside of here, and it's inspired with this Queen. What else have we got for Cancer? What else is the healing elements in here? Ooh, you're manifesting your stuff. All right, this is also a soulmate. Cards are very much coming together as an equal partnership, sharing the distribution of the load. All right, so this is soulmate energy inside of in a very practical sort of love, all right, where they really bear the burden of the relationship, or they bear the joy of the relationship, but manifesting. This is a manifestation card, and sharing that reciprocation. All right, and there's a bit of a hermit. All right, so you may have gone through a bit of a retreat period. And maybe you've taken that maybe you still, as this is turning, that you know that you're hooking up. This Lover's card is hooking up with a soulmate, and this inspired situation. And maybe with all this love, you had to retract. Maybe there's a time of healing for yourself, because we've got very big love energies around here, Cancer. Very big love energies, Cancer. All right, so what else have we got as your self-healing? One more. So you're going into, maybe you've retreated a bit. You retreated, not that this is not a moving forward, but you retreated a little bit, because this hermit journey is about taking a little bit of a rest, something that by yourself. It's sort of like really taking yourself internally to find that spiritual place and really be grounded. It's a grounded spiritual energy where you take your light within, and you take time to focus on what you really believe in. Whew. All right, so the 5 of emotions. So this is the melting of the ice, I guess. This is all sensory, feeling our emotions through our senses inside of this card. Right, so 5 being of these senses, we're in the water, so we're in the emotions. It can be ecstasy, it can be over drinking. It really is in the Greenwood. This is about dancing in the rivers of life. And this deck, which is why I'm doing some tutorial, because sometimes between decks, I'm doing some tarot tutorials, because between decks, these can have different meanings. But this is like a bit recluse. You've pulled yourself back, and so maybe you did ice over inside of this period, but that's all a bit of a healing element. You've pulled back. Even though you know that there's a soulmate energy in here, you just pull back your emotions a little bit, because this is all running very emotional. It's running hot, and you're ready to jump into it, and you're ready to commit to it. There's a big commitment sitting in here, but we pull back our emotions just a bit, and that's your healing element. Maybe there's something that you needed to heal inside of here, and how you work with these partnerships, and how you're going to roll into these partnerships. What comes out of this? If that's your healing energies that you needed to pull back a bit, all right, because you're ready to make a commitment, but the possibilities are endless, right? All right, so what have we got? So how are we applying this to the world? Oh, so you're ready. The Knight of Emotions, right? So this is about really, this is the tub thumping knight. He gets knocked down and he goes back up again. All right, he really is battling for love. He really is after the Maid Marian's handkerchief. You know, he really is after the standard, and he'll fight for her honor. All right, but this guy just gets back up and he just keeps on loving. All right, sometimes it's a bit immature, so it's fun, right? It's not like, it's still being fun about it and how it's working. Oh, and we're going to come in talking. So you're not just going to be the lover, you're also going to come in talking. This guy's like coming in and he writes letters and he is, so you might be finishing off with communications. Maybe there's communication inside of your circumstances that you were held back for a while inside of here, inside of this rolling forward. And so now you're going to come through communicating your heart, but there's still a lot of emails inside of this. This is business that still needs to be done sitting right in the center of your reading. So the outcomes, so dream big, because obviously you're going through some sort of cycle that you had to pull yourself back in. And maybe you're ready to put yourself back up and go out, but there's still a lot of stuff to be done. And this is business in the middle. Ooh. But this is really fertile. And again, dream big. They see that, how the universe is inside of the Empress, that there's endless possibilities. This is she, the woman of endless possibilities. So she's able to manifest into the real world. She's able to bring these things to life. It's a very fertile, abundant, sexy card, sensual card inside of here. All right. So you're going to be able to communicate your heart. You're going to be able to, and this is really going to be able to manifest it for you. All right. So maybe you need to go through this so you could really open up in the end, because that's what that really just does just there. Okay, so two cards for the partnerships, all right? What have you got going on in your partnerships? The Ace of Arrows. So what have we got? The Ace of Voices. So this is about communication, being able to communicate yourself and speaking in a new way. And your mind is clear. Your mind is in a clear new direction. This could be the beginning of new courses, new endeavors, and those sort of things. But it's a new way of thinking. It's a new way of talking. It's a new way of expressing yourself inside of there. Cancer is what we've got just there. All right, another card. Ooh, and we have got... You've got dedication to an emotional, because this card is of dedication. I'll show you that. This is dedication as you bring your spiritual dedication in. But this is to reconnecting with childhood stuff. This is reconnecting with old lovers, reconnecting with your own emotional stuff. This is, again, a big love card inside of here. So we've got a lot of loving cards on the table. This is connecting with a past lover and your dedication to that. And you're really going to start talking about that out loud and the dedication of that, of what that is. So there's a lot of talking about your new beginning, and there's perhaps talking about reconnecting with the wisdom of your childhood or an old lover, because we really do have this. There's a lot of run and jump energy in this, and you did go cold, but you needed to so you could expand your energies. So one more card. Let's see what the self-love, and you're willing to work hard at this is what that says to me. All right, so what else have we got? One more self-love for Cancer. What have we got to do? What is it? So take that one. Let's take that one. Okay, Cancer. We now have the King and Queen on the table, and this is about you taking on your passion. There has been a little bit of frustration, and it's what's shut out on the table with it, but this is actually a really empowered energy where you actually take on your passions and your drive and your force, and you are the muse of your own inspiration, right? And so this is very driven, this is very sexually driven, this is very passionate driven, this is action. This is the counterpart to this Queen up here is down here. Your self-love is to be that sort of king for yourself, or that sort of queen for yourself, as it may be, because this is a muse in the Muses deck, which is what we've been using. They don't have kings, sort of reverts over that this is the king and this is the top energy inside of it. That's all very, very beautiful. It's very passionate driven. We've got a balance from beginning of end here. We've got lovers inside of here. You did need to retract. You can see that it was a healing energy that you needed to pull your light in and find that guiding light, but you're really coming together. I actually have all of the soulmate and lovers cards on the table. There's marriage cards on the table. There's a couple on the table. There is the reunion with a past lover and the dedicated to that, and a real new emotional charge inside of this. Again, your passion is inside of this, and deep inside of your soul there's a gathering in here. There's happiness and there's joy surrounding this. Cancer, your possibilities are endless. And with that, I'm not going to draw another card, and I'm going to say, Cancer, I hope wherever you are that you are safe and well, and that you are looking after yourself. Mahalo.